Summer is finally here, and for many that means going to the beach. For some, getting nice and short haircuts, maybe in my case, a little bit too short. But for us working in the auto industry, it's all about the Manila International Auto Show. This annual event has been going on since 2005. And when you think about it, they've been around for 20 years already. But now there's something new, because if you notice, we're not at World Trade Center Manila, we are at SMX. And we're gonna check out what they've got inside for car enthusiasts and those who want to buy a new car. Oh look, it's Batman. It may be known as the Manila International Auto Show, but it may as well be the MG International Auto Show because they got 12 cars here at their booth at SMX. Let's start over there. Over there, we have the MG G50. Now, some of you may know this model to be the Maxus G50. They've got the new and improved model right here. To the left of it, you've got the MG RX9. That's a big SUV, and it's really going to redefine a lot of what we know about MG's SUVs. To the left, you got the MG7. You also got the MG5, the MG1, which we reviewed actually as a pretty nice car over there. The MG ZS, as well as a new MG3, the blue MG3. That is a preview for our market. To the left, at the far corner, you've got the MG ZS EV in a nice shade of blue, which that is actually a launch here at MIAS. And then the MG4 X-Power, the EV version with a lot of horsepower. The MG Cyberster over there, as well as the IM7, which is their breakthrough entry into the luxury market. But over here, this is the MG MIFA 9, which is basically like an Alphard, but looking very different. Oh, and yeah, it's very much electrified. At the Manila International Auto Show, you're going to see a lot of new brands, just like this Hycan. They were recently launched in the Philippine market with the A06 Plus. It's a sedan. Costs just under 1.8 million. Then you have the V09, which is kind of an Alphard type of minivan. And then you have the Z03, I think it's just under 1.7 million. And by the way, all of these cars, these are all electric. Making a big comeback at the Manila International Auto Show is Chevrolet, now under new management. Here you'll see the Chevrolet Trax. We've reviewed that. The Camaro, a classic Camaro, the Trailblazer, and a really big SUV over there. If you want to get back into the Chevrolet lifestyle, check out what they have here. And they also have a booth at WTC. Another newcomer to MIAS is Ceres. Now, honestly, we don't know as much about them yet, but what they're coming out with here are a series of plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and range extender types of EVs. Yes, very similar to the Nissan Kicks e-Power. It seems everything is happening here at Foton. They've got their van, they've got their AMT truck, yes, automated manual transmission, version of the Tornado. They've also got the Harabas EV, this van, also an EV. This one, the Thunder truck, also an EV. The pricing is really good for these vehicles. And we've always mentioned that when it comes to diesels, electric is going to be a very good alternative. And when it comes to the pricing, very, very attractive. The two models on the far end, they're just under 2 million. And then you have the Thunder truck, which is at 2.6. But the big thing over here at Foton is going to be these two big trucks. Right now, they're covered. You know what, ladies? Let's remove the covers, please. Over on my right, you have the big boy. His the V9, the Tunland V9. It's huge. And when it comes in this configuration, this is the 4x4. They even fitted some accessories in it, and it's very premium inside. Over here, on my left, you have the other version, the V7, which is rather cool. All of these vehicles just under 2 million. This configuration, I think, is a 1.998. There's also a 4x2 at around 1.788. This one starts at 1.758 with a higher grade model, which is also 4x4. The difference between the two, apart from, well, the look, is the suspension. This one, leaf springs. This one, coil springs. So when it comes to carrying payload, this one, if you want comfort, this one. If there's one automaker that wants to make a big impression here at MIAS, is Honqi. They've got their luxury minivan, a couple of sedans right here, and then they got the big SUV, the EHS9 going on. They've got a lot of stuff going on here, especially when it comes to electrification. But they've got a very special reveal here, and it's called the HS3. And here it is, covered up. You know what? Let's unveil it. Lena and Hope, please remove the covers. Let's go. So as you can see, it's an SUV and a very nice looking one. This is going to be one of their more striking offerings here in the Philippine market. It's got a nice light setup, a lot of chrome. It really depends on you whether you like it, but the price is going to be pretty impressive because they say that's going to retail for around 1.98 million. Now for the last year, Omoda and Jaecoo are being marketed here. They've been releasing press releases and all kinds of information about their upcoming models. But if you notice here at the Manila International Auto Show, a lot of the booths are still unfilled. That's just the reality of motor show life. There are going to be delays experienced. But now, finally, they've got the first models of Jaecoo and Omoda coming in through the door, and it's lunchtime, so maybe later we'll check out what they have to offer. So we've become very familiar with GAC's model range here in the Philippines. We have the M Zoom, we have the M6 Pro, we have all the other stuff, even the M8 and GS8. But one new thing right here is the new GAC M2 Hybrid. Now, instead of a 1.5-liter turbo, what you have here is a 2-liter Atkinson cycle engine. As you know, Atkinson cycle engines are typically used in hybrid electric vehicles because of thermal efficiency. And that's because this one comes also with a 138 kilowatt electric motor. So yeah, actually electric motor drive system, dual motor system. So that is something that's going to be really different when it comes to the experience of this. We can't wait to try this out because these kinds of hybrids, they tend to be very efficient when you're in the city. If there's one company that really made a big impression in the last couple of years, it's ASTARA. And they have been expanding their brand lineup over the last year. So, GAC, you already know. That's the M8 over there. Really impressive luxury MPV and really impressive price too. They just launched this a couple of weeks ago. It's the M6 Pro. Also a nice MPV and a very nice price. And then we have this, the MCOO, a very futuristic looking crossover SUV. But the one we've really enjoyed and we awarded as our car of the year last year is this one, the GS3 M Zoom. Truly impressive and really fun to drive with this 1.5 turbo and so many more. But the brand that really launched ASTARA here is Peugeot with a 5008, 3008 and a couple other models. But now they're launching two more brands into the public space. They've got over here, this is JMC, Jiangling Motor Corporation. They're doing it with the Grand Avenue. This one is the 4x4 variant. Pretty cool and looks really nice and really fantastic to drive. Brent got to drive this a few weeks ago. I think he was really impressed. And then you have the Vigos right here. Now the Vigos is more of a work truck and we think that's going to be a big hit in our market as long as they get the price right. But another new brand that they've got here is JAC. Nope, not confusing at all. Actually, they pronounce it Jack. So they've got a different range of models here. We're still getting to know most of them. This is the JS4, a little SUV over there. You have the JS6, which is also an SUV. They're not doing any sedans or passenger cars here in our market because really, SUVs are going to be the way to go for the near future. And now we have this, the JS8 Pro. Again, you can check all of this out at the Manila International Auto Show at SMX. But over here on my left, you have the T6 and T8 Pro. Man, it's going to be a very busy year for us reviewing all of these cars on AutoIndustriya. The last time GWM Philippines participated in the motor show, I think they were still kind of shy because they were very conservative. Not anymore, because now they went out in full force. You have the Haval Menglong, the Way High Mountain over there. All these cars we saw at the Guangzhou Auto Show. But what's really nice here, the star of the show has to be the Aura 03 or the Aura Good Cat, as you may know in other markets. See, we're tripping over everyone because it's so busy. But the Aura 03 now has a price. It's 1.288 million starting price up to 1.788. Are those prices reasonable? Let us know. Corvette isn't just a car, it's a symbol. And over here at MIAS, Chevrolet is showing us a lot of symbols because they are now back on track with new management, and that they're showing us everything that they've got. They got a Tracker, Trax, Trailblazer, and the big SUVs over there. They even have the first ever Chevrolet Corvette here, pristine condition. If you want to see these cars and take advantage of the offers, they're right here at World Trade Center. At MIAS, Chery is charging up the experience because everything here has a plug-in socket. You have the Tigo 7 Pro plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. You also have the Tigo 8 Pro PHEV, as well as the Chery EQ7. If you want to electrify your drive, you can check out the models they have here. Mitsubishi Motors is really out in full force here at MIAS. They got the Montero Sport, several examples of the Triton, including this very nice athlete variant, the Expander. So much going on here, and it's really showcasing the limitations of the World Trade Center Manila. But if you want to see all the good offers, you have to come here and make a reservation. Making a big impression here at MIAS is BAIC. They're back in a big way with Uwagi. They've got several models. They have the X7, they have the B40, B80. By the way, this one really looks cool. 3-liter turbo gasoline engine. Fantastic. I want to take this off-road. And if you're not in the mood for something hardcore off-road, then you've got this, the B60 7-seater SUV 2.8-liter turbo diesel with hybrid assist. Pretty cool. Changan is also out here in full force. They got everything, Unity, Unique, CS35, CS55, but more importantly, they have this, the CS15, their most affordable crossover model. And if you want to know more about it, you can check out our video coming very, very soon. If there's one booth where it's kind of hard to move around, it's Suzuki's because it is packed. They've got Jimneys over here, the 3-door and the 5-door. They've got the XL7. They've got all kinds of stuff going on, even their own nice little cafe here. So if you want to check out the Jimny, because I know I've always wanted one of these, but I'm not sure about trading in my pickup truck just yet. If there's one event that Subaru considers home, it has to be MIAS, because they've been a consistent participant in this show for as long as I can remember, even with the Russ Swift stunt show happening over there in the back. For the 2024 edition, they displayed everything. Forester, Crosstrek, BRZ, you have the WRX, you have so many, but the new thing here, right here, this is the Outback XT. Features a 2.4-liter turbo gasoline engine, of course, horizontally opposed. Power is 249. So yeah, you're really gonna have fun taking this on all kinds of roads because it really can. We were supposed to do lynk&co, but wow, they are way too loud right now with the DJ. It's like they want to focus on the music, not on the cars. But nevertheless, we've got Hyundai here, and this is the new Santa Fe. I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to this. It's a very different take on the Santa Fe aesthetic. The rear, I'm not so sure. Depends on you whether you actually like it or not. To the left, you have Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6, both award-winning cars, and both we've taken out and really enjoyed. But what Hyundai did for this edition of MIAS is they went N. Because right here, we have the Hyundai Ioniq 5N, which is rather cool. And it kind of makes me wonder why they had to bring Papa P over to do this, because the stars really are the cars. And if you look over here, you have the nice Hyundai race car. Yeah, I want to drive that car if they'll ever let me. or if I can fit in the seat. And now we come to one of the last cars revealed at this show, the Jetour T2. We previewed this a couple of weeks ago. They showed us everything all about the car. Fantastic interior, fantastic technology, impressive looks as you can see, and you can configure it any way you want with all kinds of overlanding kits if that is your kind of thing. The best part about this car, the price, because it's less than half of a Land Rover Defender. The Nissan booth here is vibing at the World Trade Center Manila for MIAS 2024. They're flexing everything they got. You want high performance? You've got it with the GTR, you've got it with the Z. You want go anywhere capability? You have the Terra, Navara, and Patrol. You want electrified mobility? Well, you have the Leaf, you have the Kicks e-Power, award-winning by the way, and now this, the Nissan Ariya, pure electric drive that you can get from Nissan. But they've got even more. For that, we have to go outside. Over at SMX, we already got a glimpse of what Jack has to offer. But here at their World Trade Center booth, they've got something special. This is the Iterbi, or Whiterbi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it is a pure electric vehicle, very affordable when they do launch it, and also the range. You see, they have this right now at 400 and 500 kilometers, depending on the variant, depending on the battery that it comes with. So hopefully they launch it soon because I know a lot of people are going to want something like this. So what are my key takeaways with the Manila International Auto Show? Well, a couple. Easily, this is the very busiest first day I've ever been to in 19 years-ish, I think. Yeah, this is probably the busiest Manila International Auto Show first day that I've ever been to. And considering there are two venues, holy cow, there are a lot of people in there. Also, there are a lot of great deals, a lot of hybrids, a lot of electrified models, a lot of things that people are looking forward to, but also a lot of SUVs and a lot of pickup trucks. That is just pretty cool. Now, if you haven't noticed, a lot of the brands here are very much from China. That's just the way it is. That's something we've been observing in the last couple of years of MIAS and PIMS. Many Chinese brands entering our market because they want to show us what they got and how much they've improved. And it's showing us that they really want to challenge the Japanese and the Korean and the American brands in the near future. Now, key tips for going here, prepare your feet, bring comfortable shoes, maybe an extra set of clothes, drink lots of water because, wow, it is hot out there. I mean, I've already changed my shirt and it's, still pretty hot. Anyways, this has been a lot of work to put this all together. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and see you at, well, the next one, which is the Philippine International Motor Show in a few months.